Spider-Man: No Way Home. When I arrived into the movie, I was already worried about Spider-Man. No Way Home. One could say I was expecting to be disappointed. I dislike the idea of digging too deeply into a multiverse because I believe it muddles things too much and contradicts most stories' underlying logic. That was exactly how I felt while watching this movie. This film is unable to withstand even the most cursory examination because it contains story holes large enough to accommodate a freight train. It's a shame since there were certain parts of the film that I actually enjoyed, but all I can think about days afterwards is the plethora of questions that this film has left me with. Story of Spider-Man: No Way Home. The Department of Damage Control interrogates Parker, his girlfriend MJ Watson, best friend Ned Leeds, and Aunt May after Quentin Beck frames Peter Parker for his murder and discloses Parker's identity as Spider-Man. Parker's charges are dropped thanks to lawyer Matt Murdock. But the organization is still dealing with unfavorable publicity. Parker goes to the New York Sanctum to ask Stephen Strange for help after his, MJ's, and Ned's MIT applications are rejected. Parker is attacked by Otto Octavius while attempting to persuade an MIT administrator to reconsider MJ and Ned's applications. Octavius pulls Parker's nanotechnology from his Iron Spider suit, allowing Parker to disable his mechanical tentacles by bonding with them. Strange teleports Parker back to the Sanctum and confines Octavius in a cell next to Kurt Connors as Norman Osborn comes and attacks. From his dual Green Goblin identity, Osborn reclaims control of himself. Before Parker comes to get him, he goes to an FEAST building, where May consoles him. Osborn, Octavius, and Dylan realize they were removed from their realities just before their deaths while discussing their struggles with Spider-Man. N2 Strange is preparing to undo the confined spell and return the villains to their separate realms. But Parker believes that they should first cure the villains' powers and insanity that caused their deaths in order to change their fates upon their return. Parker, Dylan, Marco, and Connors are lured to the Statue of Liberty by the group. While Octavius arrives to assist with the cure of Dylan, Peter 1 and Peter 2 cure Connors and Marco. And Ned uses a portal to liberate Strange from the mirror dimension. The Goblin emerges and casts the confined spell, causing more individuals from other universes to be drawn in. Attempts to keep them at bay while an outraged Peter 1 tries to assassinate the Goblin, but Peter 2 intervenes. Peter 3 lends a hand. Peter 1 administers his treatment to the Goblin, restoring Osborn's sanity. Peter 1 concludes that the only way to defend the multiverse is for Strange to delete himself from everyone's memory, and he asks Strange to do so, promising MJ and Ned that he will find him again. The spell is cast, and everyone, including Eddie Brock, who unwittingly leaves a bit of the Venom symbiote behind, returns to their separate realities. Parker returns 2 weeks later to reintroduce himself to MJ and Ned, but he declines. He had a discussion with Hogan while weeping at May's grave and is inspired to carry on, constructing a new outfit and resuming his vigilantism.